Hey guys, ArkhIce here, and today I just want to, since I see a bunch of other people doing it, I just want to talk about the future of this channel, because there are some thoughts in my mind and some ideas that I have that I've talked about on my Twitter, but haven't necessarily talked about to you guys and everything, right? But yeah, before we hop in this, if you enjoyed today's content, make sure to subscribe, and if you want to be notified when my videos go up, go ahead and hit the notification bell, why don't you? And I'm just gonna let this auto. I'm gonna let this auto while I talk. So basically, I can talk to you guys, and there's some content in the background you can also watch if you just want to watch that. Anything. Actually, whoop! You can. I did not turn on the voices. There we go. Now you can see your sound. I forgot to turn it back on from whenever I was playing last. Okay, so the future of this channel, right? I'm gonna continue uploading Grand Cross content. That's just outright there. There's not much percent when it comes to the content wise. When it comes to Grand Cross content, whenever new updates come out, I'm gonna record about the updates. Whenever JP has an update, I'm gonna record my reaction to the JP update. Whenever Global gets an update, I'm going to obviously record the patch notes and everything, talk about it, go and discuss it a little bit. I'm also going to do those update videos. I'm also going to do PvP videos when new units come out that I summon for and pull for, right? I'm obviously going to do PvP videos about those. When a unit I like comes out, obviously I'm going to summon and make a summoning video, whether it be the 300 gems or whether it be 600, 900 gems, right? Typically I do 300 or a little more is typically what I do. I'm still going to be uploading this type of videos, right? Grand Cross videos. I'm still going to upload should you summon videos because I do play JP, right? So obviously I get the characters first from JP and I put them on global and everything, right? So obviously I can talk about that. This game is interesting, right? Because it's at a point to where I would say the word I'm going to use, and I don't usually use this language that often because the algorithm doesn't like it, is fucked. That's like the absolute best word I can say for this. Because it's at a point to where in PvP, all you fight is Bon, the one Eskener Gleader, or if you are in like the upper tiers of, why did you not use your ult first, whatever, upper tiers of like Geared, right? I mean like the top of like top, right? You face a couple all Merlin teams and everything, right? But it's mostly Bond teams, and Bond just dominates, right? And it's really, really hard to do any other former team, especially whenever Bond is here, without actually like being a dolphin slash whale and invest in a character and get them up way the hell up there to where they actually can at least try to be on par with the Bond team, right? And like we've been at this point before, but it wasn't this bad. Like what I mean by that is, for example, Goddess Liz. When Goddess Liz came out, and like this is when like the downhill like was going like majorly downhill was when Goddess Liz was here. But Goddess Liz, when she was out, the team that you saw was Goddess Liz, Lost Vein, in either Blue King or Red Gother. Those were the two teams you saw in PvP, and it was like that for a while, right? Which that was when when we started going downhill on the roller coaster. Obviously, festivals was the biggest mistake of this game, and there wasn't really any well units before Lost Vein. Like the Rigatoni said this in his video, right? Because I watched this video earlier, and he stated like, Lost Vein was the first like big well unit other than Fraudrin, which is true. That is like 100% true. There wasn't any need beforehand to actually whale on a unit because no unit had literally required it. It was very free to play. And he stated that I'm referencing this video because he's the one who gave me the idea for this. Is that the release of the global version was the start of the downhill. And when I was thinking about that for while I was working with OBS, right, and trying to, because I want to stream sometime in the future, and I was working with OBS and everything. And I was thinking about that while I was working with OBS. I was just really thinking about that. I was like, yeah, that is like 100% true. When Global came out was when the decline of Grand Cross started. Because Global came out when Lost Fin came out. It was just, they correlated each other, and it's like, that's when the decline started, is when the Global team was there. And that's when we started getting like the big global fuck-ups, right? We had the Bond mess, right? That was a whole big mess, right? Because in Global, coin shop units released, they themselves had a banner, so if you want to summon on the banner, you could. But specifically, Coinshop Bond's banner, there was the words to say that he's going to be coming back as a banner unit, which that was false advertising, right? A very, very big false advertising. And it took them a week to fix it. And after the week was gone, they just silently just moved it off the banner, didn't say a thing, and tried to sneak it off like, hey, you know, yeah, nothing happened. Which, it backfired. The community was mad. They were mad, right? And the community, obviously, you know, went after and tried to get a response from Netmarble. And Netmarble did respond. They said, well, we did state that it could be, right? Potentially. Which, so they were in those layman terms of, they could or could not come back. They never stated he was going to exactly come back as a banner unit, right? So that was like how they got away with that. And then there's all kinds of other issues. There was the Lilia issue and everything, right? And Global just kept doing mess up after mess up after mess up. It's like the Global dev team, and this is like with gacha games, right? In general gacha games, global teams, when a global version of a gacha game comes out, the game immediately starts going downhill. And it's happened with all these games, like Dokkan. Dokkan, the global version, has fucked up a lot. 7 Days Since Global has messed up a lot. My Hero Academia Global? Oh, the Chinese version is fine, right? The Chinese version of that game is, I'm gonna say it outright, is amazing. Except for the banner releases. That's the only thing that's bad with it. There hasn't actually been a new character. Other than that, the events, the content, the coins, that's actually really, really good over there. But the global version, oh nah, they cut all that out. And then Legends, right? Legends already is badly messing up, and they've been badly messing up for a while now. And it's not in like the global version, Japanese version released at the same time. It's like when a global version of a game comes out, of a gacha game comes out, that's just when everything's just going downhill, which really sucks because you get a lot of these actual good gacha games. Like, okay, every gacha game is bad because it's a gambling game. But 7 Deadly Sins was, Grand Crosses actually had good gameplay and everything, and it was good until the global version came out. But yeah, I'm not gonna be quitting the game. I love this game. I put a lot of money in this game. I'm not gonna drop it. I'm probably not gonna drop it till it's dead. I'm just being honest. I won't. Until this game dies, I'm probably legitimately not gonna drop it. I'm gonna continue to make content for it. Now about the other content I was talking about, right? I'm sorry, I may have like immediately dropped that, but like I was going on too long with that. But this game's content is, yeah, it's going downhill. It is. But aside from the Grand Cross content I'm gonna upload in my future with this game and this channel, I do have plans to try to do Unite content. I have an Elgato. I play Unite. I love playing Unite. Unite's very fun. I have friends who play Unite. I have the ability to play Unite. It's also why I was trying to stream, because if I can stream Pokemon Unite, that would also be fun. Like if I can go to Twitch and stream it and then edit down the streams and everything, that would be a very fun time. I'm gonna quickly take over because I need this Twiggo dead. Okay. And I would love to stream Unite and everything. I'm probably going to stream on Twitch and everything. I'm also probably going to upload videos of my streams or to strip videos of Pokemon Unite itself, right? So yeah, that look... Okay, I'm not going to say necessarily look forward to that because I don't know if I'm actually going to go through with it, but there is a big chance of that happening. Much more than that, there's not much more to say. This game needs some massive improvements. Yeah. Thank you guys. Oh my god, Arthur's. Jesus. Good job, Arthur. Oh, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna let this match play out, and then bye-bye. It should be over at Bond's ult. I love this outfit for Bond, bro. I love the chef outfit for Bond. And bye-bye, boys. So, I did end the video, but like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to turn this off. I woke up this morning, I looked up on Twitter, and oh my god, the community is in flames. And it's for good reason, too. Because Netmarble fucked up badly. And I mean, oh my god, bro. I'm sorry, my mic just peaked. I am extremely sorry about that. Let me turn this down a little bit for you. So, there we go. So you don't, if I peak, it doesn't actually hurt yours. I apologize. They are changing Lucia. They're buffing her. / him. Because they stated that players felt he was too weak. Yeah, let me tell you why people think he's too weak. Because of Bond. If you can just give a buff to Luda because you think because people in useless think he's too weak, why can't you give a debuff to fucking Bond? Literally nerf Bond, please, for the love of God. The only thing you have to do to Bond is not only do you need to lower his HP buff, you just remove where he clears the decreased stat related debuff off of him. Remove that and lower his HP buff. Like, if you can buff a unit, why not just nerf it? Because there is no, like, okay, there's this big myth in the gacha community that a company's not allowed to nerf a unit. That's not true. They can nerf a unit. There's just no law at all in Japan stating that they can't. There's none. Okay? The only thing they can't do is make it to where you have to pull 2 summonable units for them to be used. I'm not saying like they form a team to be used. I'm saying like if you pulled Arthur, the only way you could actually put Arthur in a team to legit, like, it's locked where you can't power the team until you pull Bond. That is the only thing that's illegal. Okay? So they can nerf him. Why buff? Okay, let me show you the buff real fast. And this buff makes him, because Margaret Lucia was already a good unit before. He wasn't, he was already a good unit. It's just Bond is a thing. And Bond kills. Bond kills everything. And they made it to where he removes debuffs from all allies. And then 6 out of 6 blocks all skill effects, including those of ultimate moves, and decreases ultimate damage by 30% for 2 turns. They added in something extremely fucking good at Sukkahs. I'm sorry for my language. You two hackers, I'm mess with it. I'm sorry. I am really, really pissed off right now. I mean, I am really pissed off. That's a really good ultimate effect. That's amazing. But it's locked behind 6 out of 6, and no one is going to continue summoning for that. I'm sorry, but the players who were complaining are just going like, okay, that's cool, but Bond, no. Cool, it blocks all skill effects, and it decreases ultimate damage. But guess what? Bond does not count as a skill effect. Bond's attacks and ulti do not count as skill effects except for the rupture part. Bond's attacks and ultimate go through Goddess Liz Shield. Bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Because that doesn't help you. What does that do? That helps you get the Eskener team. Wow. That's cool. What about the one team that's dominating the fucking game or ruining this game? Bond. Okay, let's go back to the dev notes. There's something else. There is something else in this that's also bad. Okay? Ignoring that. Okay. Festival 12 is next week. That's next week. We're getting another Demon Festival draw. Info Video Hero in Part 2 is undisclosed due to adjustments. We are getting a new Fez unit next week. And it's another Holy War Fez. That's bad as all hell. That is really, really bad. That is really, really bad. And that's really fucking scummy for them not to say something about that beforehand. That is really scummy. That is really bad. Fuck you, Netmarble. Fuck you. Any form of praise that I did in last night's video, disregard. They don't fucking deserve it. That is really bad. And it seems like I apologize for what I'm saying, but God, I am so mad right now, bro. And I bet you, Margaret Ludwig's gonna be on this banner. That I don't put it past them to pull a move like that. I don't. To put Margaret Ludwig on this new Holy War Fez banner. This is so ridiculous. And like the community is in flames, right? Let's go. Let's go Z-Hall. Z-Hall will be a good one to go to, right? And God, how to say where is that? Okay, yeah, KR from Fire and Peak claimed that they never buffed Fez Doge to Fez King when there was underwhelming, and for not telling us what the double Fez from the beginning. Good! Thank you! Good on you, forums! Yes! Do that! Complain! Because you're legitimately the only ones that can, because they don't listen to us that are English speaking. They don't listen to us on this side. So when they do some fuck up, they don't listen to us. They listen to you guys. You would be the one they listen to. And the thing about Japan and KR, they take gacha games very seriously there. They do. So if people are upset, they're going to listen. So they are going to listen and do something. They have to do something. Right? Let's see here. Pop Show wasn't revealed in Hawk Talk. Oh, they're mad about the 606. That's good. And then we are aware that there was a lot of backlash and Let's Go with server to the continuous banners of. Yeah. It is very rude to the users to come up with such result again without learning from the mistake that is that time. The developers noticed that 2 festivals were held consecutively because the forces of light, dark and light cans were opposed to each other, but to users it felt only as a reduction in lifespan and burden of the characters selected by them. At some point, it's become a festival once a month. So do not try to shorten it further. I want there to be a period of at least 1 month between festivals, which is good. They should be upset. This is really bad. Let's go to Shogun, he's a big person in the Grand Cross community. Man. Yeah. It's bad, bro. It's bad. It's bad. I got not much more to say about that. I'm sorry for like doubling like in this video. They did some terrible shit, and God, bro. God, hopefully they see the backlash and they actually do. I'm betting they're going to do something because of the backlash. Typically, after a JP/KR game sees backlash about something, they do something about it. It's literally something they've been that do if they're a good dev team. And Netmarble's not the greatest dev team, but hopefully they'll understand when to back the fuck off, and they actually back off. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm so pissed off about this pie again.